I've worked with hundreds of people, and every single one of them had that moment when they thought they ruined their sobriety because they chose to drink one night. AA, detox, rehab, and just society has us thinking that if you choose to drink after an excessive amount of time, that you've relapsed. This is not true. As a matter of fact, you can't get more sober than sober. So you're either sober or you're not sober. It takes 4 days for alcohol to process out of your bloodstream, and at that point, you'd be considered 100% sober. And because you can't add more sober, you also can't lose it. But there is a difference between someone that's choosing to drink and someone who has lapsed in their sobriety. If you've decided not to drink for a while and you find yourself in this state where you maybe could have one drink, that's a decision that you're making from a conscious and sober state. That decision is a reflection of how healthy you feel, not a reflection of how healthy you are. Then there's a lapse. A lapse is, I was trying not to drink and then I just couldn't do it anymore, and I had to. That's happened to almost everyone and is expected, but that doesn't mean that you've lost your progress. The only time that you've ever lost progress is if you've actually relapsed. A relapse means you went X amount of days, you decided to consume for whatever reason, you were medically getting better, but now you're medically getting worse. Your symptoms are worse, your environment is worse, your mental health is worse. Not only are you drinking more, but it's almost impossible to stop now. I'm here to remind you that a lapse in your sobriety doesn't mean you've lost anything. It actually means that you've developed the strength to say yes to your health and happiness longer.